Okay, okay. So you can, so here. Okay, Andrew, I turn on this one. Can you explain one more time? Can you see it? Oh, okay. Hold on. Yeah.
Are you asking me?
Oh, no, Andrew will do it.
Yes, yes, yes.
Do you make it bigger or it's okay?
I see that you will have 4 additional piece of information that is very relevant, useful, and it adds more dimension to the Ikigai knowledge. So I see that no matter what you do, there is always a sense of unfulfillment or lack of satisfaction, whether satisfaction by feeling of uselessness, comfortable but feeling of emptiness, excitement and complacency but sense of uncertainty, and then last one is delight and fullness but no wealth. Yeah, very interesting.
This exactly, I think we watched the video. Bob was talking about you have to have a fantasy. Otherwise, you're never gonna be satisfied. You go sidetrack, you want more always. So you gotta really go grow every day. It's kind of something related. So always a better budget. You want a better computer, you know, like an iPhone 20, now Samsung 20, not 10. I have 10 now. This is old now. I need 20. Everybody want to get the better one.
So Dr. Lee, can you explain? I see a lot of Korean words I don't understand.
I added some explanation how to construct the diagram itself. There is first, second, third, fourth, fifth. Yes.
13.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lines are the purpose of construction of diagram itself. And from 6, it has some description what to write down over here and here and good at things as well these. From these two information, needs and paid for, we can have vocational information, abstract. And from good at and paid for, we can create profession figures. And love, passion, love and good at, we can create some passions. What will be the passion? And from love and needs, we can deliver some missions. And from these 4 resources of passion, mission, vocation, profession to Ikigai, That's the explanation. All these things in brief. But for the detailed write down or actions, we have to have some more questions to the participants to initiate, to motivate these needs and paid for to red love. So what I'm suggesting to my partners in class, I'll have a first step. What do you love in the world? That one is first step. Second one is, what are you good at? So as many as you list, you can list. Then so others can be paid for, so on. So we have basic 4 steps. I'm not rushing to make it quickly, so we'll be taking time. Even if they are, I found that some explanation is in 3 minutes we can decide all the things that can be made. But I prefer to have taking time to think of all the things again and again. And even if we can have 7 days to finalize Ikigai, something like that. For this, for the time being, I'll take this slow process to the classmates to be familiar with this Ikigai. At the moment, I can say to that level, that's all. Anyhow, I'm saying this is very strong tool to make Ikigai as the main product, and other product can be mission, passion, and profession selection, as well as vocation selection. We have very similar ones, many things, but this is somewhat very interesting points. So I'll try to study it a little bit more, and maybe I can have my own vision for this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So for the time being, I'll be satisfied with this. And I'll try to make some definite pattern to study this. Can it make some meaning? Does it make some meaning?
Yes.
Anyhow,
yes.
at that day, I was very much fascinated by your speech.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, I have to say that this knowledge, the more you delve into the knowledge, and you see it has deep layer.
Yes.
And you can go deep down. Yes.
Yeah,
we can spend many days to talk about these 4 circles.
Yes.
Right. Because when we talk about one circle, it's easy. But when we overlap all 4 circles, then now it has complexity.
Sure.
Yes. And the way that you showed today, I mean, it's clear, especially for the ones who have a passion in life, but they still don't know how to make money. For example, people who are in the arts, right? Music, painters, musicians, they have a passion. They do excellent job at painting, but how can they sell their work and turn it into a masterpiece? And a lot of people are still very stuck. Some of them, after they die, then they become famous. The money comes, but it's too late.
Yeah.
That's Andrew, that's the reason you have to collaborate. Only the way other people has an entrepreneur minded, put together, better, you know, the better like a masterpiece. So it's, I think Japan now, do you know the Society 50? They are doing the Society 50 and science and technology based plan. Already kicked off from, I think, last year. I think Vietnam is now collaborate with Japan. You know that story?
No, I don't know.
Yeah, some other, you know, Samsung, and a little bit upset, but I think that's how it goes. That could be opportunity. Okay. So Dr. Lee, can you show your 100-year plan? Andrew wanna know because he cannot attend tomorrow.
Oh, yes.
So I can unshare, yeah. So.
Just a second.
So if he showed 100-year, and we need 120, okay?
Certainly.
Always a better one, upgrade version. And drawbell maybe 150.
Maybe you remember this sigmoid curve already. From this base, I created my 100-year plan. Yes. I started my career when I was 23. Can you give me a second? I have a very important call from Vietnam.
Sure.
Okay. Sure.
사용용 사장님. 네, 반갑습니다.
You like this PPT?
지금은
Huh? Andrew, do you like this PPT?
PPT? What is PPT?
This PowerPoint.
I'm trying to read. It's very small.
He can send to you, okay? I already taught how to send by Zoom, okay?
$53.
Okay, let's go this one first. I started my social career at my age of 23. And joined some company named Rural Development Corporation. If I didn't do anything, new growth dynamic program maybe my life cycle comes down here and creeps along the bottom. So maybe it will be made L curve, so-called. But I went to Netherlands for graduate studies at my age of 30 and studied water engineering. Do you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, okay. That's why I had a new growth dynamic program to put up to this level. And I continued my career in that corporation. And even if at this stage, if I just maintain my company life, maybe again, my life curve comes down over here like this. But anyhow, I attended the International Bank for the Construction and Development Program in Philippines. That study motivates my growth. So I had another sigmoid curve over here. That way, I always change my new sigmoid curve over here and over here. Now, I'm standing here, okay? And I have maybe the last additional new dynamic growth program over here. And this is the mission I have to do.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Lee, you need the next one, 120.
Yes. Okay. So this is my last stage to begin this new curve over here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. See, I'm trying to achieve all the things. Some program is working very nicely, but other one is some stagnant. It doesn't matter. Anyhow, I'm trying to have all these. So for example, I'm trying to have silver coaching programs for seniors. And I'm exporting coaching program to Africa, as well as Asian countries, Malaysia and Vietnam. And I'm trying to have some coaching academy in this period. So this is my task from 83 to 100. Yeah. So I don't know if you're believing this, I'll be happy.
You believe,
it's
yeah.
okay. 지금 내가 설명을 잘 못하고 있는데.
You believe yourself, you will know, Dr. Lee. and when we will help you.
You seems to be extremely lucky that as soon as the curve is moving down, something pick up every single time.
Yes, right.
In the case like the guy that we met last Friday, Odd something.
Odd.
For him,
yeah.
For him, we don't even know if the curve went up that we knew for sure that he crashed. He crashed big time. He crashed all the way to he said he's 42 years old. So he probably has not even got two peaks, and he's still at the very bottom. So now he tried to pick himself up and to take off from the ground.
Yeah.
For those people who knows more crashes than takeoff, than big curve and elevation, it's when you look at this picture, they envy you and they wish that they can also have those many curve up and down, up and down. So the question that for people who are not so lucky like you is, how do we pick up the next curve when we know that one is down?
It's a very good question. Maybe you can say I am happy. Maybe I was very much happy. Maybe circumstances will always allow me to have this and that. This is not. I tried to make very desperate efforts to get this and next one and that.
I agree with.
I made a tremendous amount of effort to get this program going abroad for Netherlands, and at this stage go to IBLD program. It's one by one. See, I'm very much proud of myself. I made the various desperate efforts all the way from this age to up to now. Even now, I'm really hardworking, even nowadays. Now I'm studying English. As you feel, my English is very much poor. So that's why early in the morning, I'm studying English.
Yeah, I have just mentioned, there is no such a poor English or short English. That's our mind. So it's less communication. So we have to change our mindset about the English. I'm gonna do that I talk to American people. For them, English is trouble. Always English is difficult for them. Always next level. But you have to satisfy what you got. Don't minimize yourself. Already you're doing very well. Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I worked abroad for 8 years as a consultant, construction consultant.
Yeah.
My performance was quite successful. Every engineers from there, they were very much happy to learn from me. I have shown good performance in engineering job all the way in Africa, in Bangladesh, in Indonesia, in many countries, even with my poor English. Maybe at that moment, maybe I have a little bit better than now, because for a long time I haven't used my English. But anyhow, I'm trying to pick up. So maybe in 2 months, maybe a little bit better, I think.
Actually, I have a person can help you. She will join tomorrow. She's from Poland. She's from Prague. She's an English hacker. Make anybody want to push your English up the next level. She can do it for you.
I see.
Yeah, her name is Monica.
Yeah.
So you I can introduce to you. She will be a tremendous power to push people to English, go to next level.
Right. So, okay. Any other questions for this curve construction?
Yes. When you showed me this curve, you reminded of one topic that I deliver. It's about having a role model in your life. when you have a role model, then you can look up to this person and it helps you to create your next curve. Someone who has been there, done it, and who can show you the way to get there. And I also ask my participants in the classes, then who are you the role model of someone else?
Mm.
It is important, right? Then you have now a coach and a coachee. You are the coachee of someone else coach, but you are the coach of someone else coachee.
Right.
And then I teach and I share with my participants in the classes. I said, for me to move to the next curve, one of the key factors of success in my life so far has always been at the right place, right time, and knocking on the right door and handshaking the right person who opens the door. And without that person, it will be very difficult. So the networking, the connection is extremely important as a key success factor for me to move on to the next curve. Has it been the case for you in your, when you move from one curve to the next curve? Has it been a case for you when someone is there to coach you, to help you, to give you, to take your hand and help you to move up to the next step?
Oh, yes. As a matter of fact, at the time, we didn't have coaching training in the world. The coaching history is about 25 years. So when I was about this age here, 53 to 62, before that we haven't had any coaches in the world. The coaching business was started 70s. But so I had some mentors who is well leading himself as a leader. So I tried to imitate him. And I have one relative of brothers. He was doing very good job for me. Always he encouraged and called me, and he loved me very much. That was a great power to me.
Okay.
And apart from that, I'm trying to my best in every situation. If I'm having some object, I'm going. Even if that was very much vague in the beginning, but if I'm trying harder and harder, very clear pictures come to me automatically.
Very good.
Yeah. But anyhow, as mentioned, this meeting right man, right place, right time, this is very important, key factors.
Yes.
If somebody is finding that key factors, he can make it anything.
Correct.
Yeah, that is part of efforts, I guess. Yeah. And nowadays, many programs to find out that key factors. For example, Ikigai is that one of them, isn't it?
Yeah.
It gives a vision, mission, passion, right? If somebody is finding out passion and mission, passion, then he can find out all key factors through that one. In addition, there are many programs to find out the key factors.
Yeah.
Anyhow, can it give some meaning to you, this program? 100-year plan. Does it give some sense?
Yes, it does give a lot of sense, yes.
Okay, thank you very much.
And I see that the turning point in your life is from the 53 to 62.
Yeah.
And I think the key word that have brought you success, happiness up until today is the word coaching.
Right.
Yes. Coaching has really transformed you, give you more opportunities, more open doors to create more services to help more people, whether it is
Yes.
in academia or it is in the corporate world. And it looks like
Yes.
you are on both feet.
Very correct.
Okay.
Okay, and if you don't mind, I would like to discuss some cooperation in Vietnam, you and I, some collaboration. Can I say something?
Certainly, Dr. Lee.
Okay. Even before this meeting, I was discussing with Mr. Jung for this collaboration among ourselves. As a matter of fact, one of my colleagues in Ho Chi Minh, Hanoi City at the moment, and she's trying to open some coaching business there. And I'll be joining also in Vietnam with her. And for that purpose, maybe you can give some cooperation so that we can have some program development in Vietnam and getting some win-win programs. So I'll give you the name and address of my colleague in Vietnam so that you can contact and discuss something for program formulation. Can we? Okay, thank you very much. So maybe in 10 minutes, she'll send her address, phone number, and email. Then I'll give you this information to you. And also, I'd like to collect some information, yours, so that I can give her.
Sure.
Yes. Just a second.
So I just have some QA sessions.
Okay, just a minute. I'm gonna be speaking view. Okay, good.
1 second.
Okay, go for it.
Hello, everyone. My name is Andrew. And today I'd like to give us a quick refresh of what we learned about last Friday. Last Friday, we talked about the philosophy of happiness through the Japanese philosophy called Ikigai. And one of the circles that we have to have in life is a passion circle. Second circle is what we call, what are you good at in terms of skill set? Hard skills, soft skills, what are you good at? And then the third circle is why companies are willing to pay for your product or your services. And finally, why is it good for the world, for the community, for society at large? So today, we would only focus on the first circle, and we call it the passion circle. So what is passion? Passion is a big word, right? A lot of people said there's something that passion is you are absorbed to do certain thing and you don't see the time goes by. It might take you the whole night, the whole weekend. You don't feel tired. You don't see the time goes by. Something that you're completely absorbed. Okay. So what am I passionately doing for a living? For me, I'm in the business of adding value to people through knowledge sharing and mindset exchanging. Okay, so we're exchanging information, we're sharing the knowledge, we learn from each other, we improve our life for the better. And how do I do it? Okay, so I do wear a few hats for the past 10 years plus. I'm a visiting lecturer at a university here in Vietnam, Ho Chi Minh City. I'm also a trainer for a few training organizations where they give me opportunity to deliver training for corporations in Southeast Asia, from Vietnam, Laos, Cambodia, Thailand, Myanmar, Indonesia. And I'm also a trainer for a few key companies like Swarovski. They are in the crystal making company, where I deliver training for team leader. So each team leader is in charge of 50 staff that are working the assembly line. So how do those team leaders know how to manage those 50 people? Through soft skills, communication, leadership, problem solving, negotiation, dealing with conflict, how to manage the change as new product are coming, new skill sets are required. And recently, I'm also a coach from the John Maxwell Certified Leadership Team. So the John Maxwell Certified helped me to become a better speaker, a better communicator, a better trainer, and everything in communication, also to become also a better coach. Okay, so the question is, how do I find it out? How do I find all of this out as a university lecturer, as a facilitator, as a trainer, as a coach? In order for me to become who I am today, I have to go back to the past and do a reflection and find out that from my very young age, I have a certain passion for doing something. For example, in primary school, when I was under 10 years old, I started to design an exam and challenge the smartest kid in my class. So I gave this exam and I asked the smartest kid, and I still remember, her name is Aisha Bujelal. She's so smart that I want to challenge her. So I designed an exam and she did a very fantastic job. In university, I was awarded a cultural scholarship to represent France and Vietnam and share my knowledge to young kids. So through sharing my cultural background to the to